What stranger things can you do with an LED light? Don't get me wrong, this here is nothing but a special monitor lens, monitor light, desktop light.
3, 2, 1. SCHNITTLABOR International Review.
This desktop light can do several things. For example, when I press this button here on top, which I will show you later in detail, then you can change the intensity. Or I go to the other button and suddenly I can again change the color of the light. And actually this changing the light outside, it's just some kind of scary effects, but it makes sense when you connect this thing here to your desktop monitor, because in most of the screens or systems you can take out the blue values out of the screen light, so the brain will not be kept awake artificially so much, and therefore it makes a lot of sense to have such a lamp which combines two different wavelengths of light with each other. Actually, first I wanted just to make a very fast review of that thing which was sent to me, but then I thought I should go a little bit more professional. What I first wanted to do was this.
Why the hell, you may think? This guy, this strange guy over there, is making videos about lamps now. I mean, in former times he was more into cameras or something like that, but now videos about lamps. But this lamp, it's not just any lamp. It's a very special lamp which comes closer to the window which is presenting the world to us in form of a computer screen. This lamp is more or less the mother of all lamps of all times. And I'm not speaking about the arcade one. I'm speaking about the lamp which comes from the future. This lamp is shining on the digital window to the world. It points specifically onto our desk. It doesn't blind our eyes. And it is centered right at the center of our screen. We can even fix it on the screen. But also for another reason this lamp is very special, since SCHNITTLABOR has been invited by the Taiwanese company to make a video about this lamp, and therefore we appreciate the generosity to share this lamp with me and to allow me to have a look at it without any prejudice so far. The true future aspect of this lamp, in fact, is that it can be dimmed, same as your computer screen. But also, the newer screens, or also the screens of our cell phones in our time, they allow us to take away some of the blue aspects, the bluish aspects of light, to reach something more orange-eyed. And this orange color is more pleasant to our eyes and doesn't keep us awake so artificially. Same now you can do with this lamp. It is a lamp that honestly can be called a future lamp, the mother of all lamps of our time. The one which creates order on our desk, not only virtually, but in the ancient analog reality.
Yeah, and this light actually I think it's maybe not so bad even, because when you carry it around using a USB cable and an external battery, you can connect it to the USB input of this lamp, and then if you work more precisely with it, probably you can also create some nice fancy effects with it. But now let's get into greater detail. So first, BenQ were sending this package to me in a neutral outfit. It is a flat box, easy to open. Inside the box then there is another box. Surprise, surprise. And of course it is possible to turn it into several different directions. Part A explains how the lamp can be clicked into the holder. Part B explains how to connect the holder to your monitor, and C explains that you have to connect the USB cable to your USB electric source. Inside the box we find a very detailed, let's call it guarantee card, or maybe instruction manual, it is not sure. This grip or holder has a certain weight to it, so it seems to be connecting the lamp with the monitor quite safely. Also, just for the reasons of transport, it was kind of covered with a useless transparent film. Some feathers are integrated around the lamp itself, another useless piece of plastic trash. And as if this wasn't enough, another transparent film to throw away. there are the different LED lamps, one more yellowish and the other one more bluish. Surprisingly enough, we get an USB cable with the lamp. And that's already it for the unboxing right now. What you see here now is an ultra-wide screen without any additional desktop lamp in almost complete darkness. The BenQ ScreenBar has already been connected, and with this decent yellow-orangish setting, it really gives a cozy light. Of course, we can also boost up the light a little bit, and also during daytime, or if we want to trigger our brain artificially, we can add more blue. Here the same scenery again, from a different angle of view, using the most decent light with yellow-orangish color. And this angle which we have now simulates my perspective when I look at this ultra-wide screen. And the problem is here that if I don't adjust the lamp perfectly, I have a very decent blade of light on top of my screen, which is disturbing a little bit. The next effect of this lamp is, if you look closely, on a dark screen you really become aware of all the little dust particles which have been collected. Actually a very interesting side effect, which I don't know if the constructors of this lamp were really aware of. Here one more impression with the bluish light. So these dust particles were really too much a little bit, so I had to clean the screen. And another problem with this lamp, since the light is coming from the top, is that it creates reflections on the screen, which in fact could be a little bit irritating while working with graphics or any other software which requires decent focus into the digital world. Of course, the same happens also with the orangish light setting. It almost reminds us the magic of the black mirrors out there in this world. Even if you would like to type something on your keys, you may suffer from these reflections a little bit. But luckily, with a brighter content on your screen, or while wasting your time with computer games, you may forget this little visual trigger. This lamp is really great cinema. It changes completely the atmosphere of your desk into something much more interesting. I've been testing it for some weeks now, and I would not like to give it away again.